Welcome back to Oscar Reserve Radio Trivia here, done by Thomas, and we have just recovered from the Golden Globe nominations, and now it's Critics' Choice. All right, score. We got score. Here we go.
Okay.
Poor Things. Poor Things series.
Yep, makes sense. Makes sense.
Wow, Society of the Snow made it.
Oh, still made it.
Or
Okay.
James Aquino.
Big
Okay,
name.
okay.
Gigi, big name.
Oppenheimer.
He's been appearing. Oppenheimer.
Spider-Verse.
Yeah, good.
Killers of the Flower Moon. And Barbie.
Okay, that's a
No Boy in the Heron.
choice.
So no Zone of Interest. No Boy in the Heron. Elementals missed both now.
That's poor for it, really, and especially if you've got Boy in the Heron, if you've got Spider-Verse, as I mentioned before,
Right.
like it might just be getting lost in the shuffle a little bit. Barbie, wow. Okay.
I think they're gonna go really hard for Barbie.
They really could.
Okay, song. Let's see if it gets all three. Dance Night. Yep, it's getting all three. It's getting all three. I'm just kidding. Peaches made it here.
I still made it. Still made it.
So it's Road to Freedom.
Okay.
Road to Freedom's also made it.
Okay.
From Rustin. The Wish made it. Wish. And then what was I made for? So we still have all three Barbie. Peaches and Road to Freedom have made both so far. And then we just
still not getting Color Purple.
No Color Purple, no Wonka.
Will that bode poorly? I'm not sure. No Hunger Games still not showing up. I think that may have just fallen off the map completely at this point. Really.
Yeah. But I don't think that they're gonna. I think Rustin's like kind of in for the Oscar now.
Rustin seems in.
I just don't think they're gonna do.
I don't think they'll do Peaches. I feel like they'll find another
two
thing.
Barbie, Road to Freedom. I don't know the last. Diane Warren and then something else.
Exactly. Yeah. Could be an interesting category. Yeah. If they did all three Barbie, I think they'd all be in very easily if they could do three at the Oscars. So
right. Exactly. They'd all be locked in. But yeah. Okay. Foreign language film. Anatomy's here.
Interesting.
Godzilla.
Yeah, of course.
Godzilla.
Okay. Wow. Godzilla's made it. Okay. We'll see if that carries over to VFX.
Probably VFX.
Most likely.
Perfect Days.
Okay, nice. I know you'll be very happy with that one.
Nice movie there. Society of the Snow.
Yeah,
Taste of Things made it.
It's finally showing up somewhere at least.
Finally, and then Zone.
Okay, so
okay.
No Total on the Teacher's Lounge. No Fallen Leaves is interesting because Globes went a bit hard for that one.
Like Society of the Snow is showing up like everywhere with Natalie.
It really is. It really is.
No Boy in the Heron either. They just didn't go for anything like that. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. Animated. We got Boy in the Heron. Elemental's here. Nemona's here. Spider-Verse is here. Ninja Turtles made it.
Ninja made it. Okay.
And then Wish. So just no interesting foreign things.
No, okay. They just done Wish instead. Fair enough.
Just done Wish instead.
Yeah.
So top 5 and then Wish. I really do think. I know. I'm feeling still no chicken run. Like the Oscars 5 might just be Spider-Verse, Boy in the Heron, Elemental, Ninja Turtles, Nemona.
I only think that's the top 5 at the moment. That could be the 5 I'd be predicting. Yeah. I mean, this is big for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Obviously missing the Globe. It's important that they got this one at least. So yeah.
Okay.
Wish kicking around.
Comedy. Yeah, Wish has gone both, I guess, now.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay. Well, that's interesting. Comedy, American Fiction made it.
Yeah, expect
Barbie's here. No Margaret.
No Margaret. Okay. Is May December gonna count?
Bottoms.
Nice. Okay, we had that in a sort of, if May December, if Holdovers.
Holdovers is here. The Holdovers.
Okay, so Holdovers is here.
No Hard Feelings is here.
No, I think that means no May December, just not.
And then Poor Things.
Sure. And then Poor Things. Okay. I feel like we got most of.
They didn't do May December, and they didn't do Margaret, and they just did Bottoms and No Hard Feelings instead. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. That's really normal. Very happy for Bottoms.
Very happy. Yeah.
Okay. VFX.
More exposure. VFX. Okay. We'll see if
Creator
shows up. Yeah.
Guardians.
Yeah.
Mission Impossible. No Creator. Mission Impossible.
Okay. Mission Impossible.
No Godzilla. Oppenheimer. Poor Things. Spider-Verse. That all feels like it makes sense.
That all does. Yeah, they didn't do Barbie. Which I thought they might do.
Yeah, they didn't do Barbie here.
I did think that if anywhere, here, do it.
I feel good about the Creator, Guardians, Poor Things, and Spider-Verse at the Oscars.
And it's just that sort of fifth spot. Yeah, which I think, obviously Godzilla's not here, but if it's showing up in international, it does suggest some level of support for
I don't think they're going to do Mission Impossible. I really don't.
No, if they've not done any of the other franchise, and this one was nothing that notable in terms of VFX. Yeah. Like, obviously the VFX were good, but it's not, like, notable.
Exactly.
So,
but I think we have 4 there with Creator, Guardians, Poor Things,
and if Oppenheimer was in the lineup, things would be a lot easier because we'd have a winner.
Yeah, and it would just be those 5. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Hair and makeup.
Okay.
Barbie's here.
Okay, that makes sense.
Collectibles here.
Showing up.
Meister's here.
Maestro.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Poor Things. And then Priscilla. No Guardians.
No Guardians, no Oppenheimer.
Wow, they didn't do Oppenheimer either. No, they did Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer's here.
You just missed. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So no Guardians, and instead of Guardians, they've done
Barbie. Was Barbie the one we missed?
Priscilla. We predicted
We
Barbie.
didn't have Priscilla in hair and makeup.
We didn't have Priscilla.
Okay,
No
that's
Guardians.
a good nom though. That is a good nom for Priscilla. I think costumes, hair and makeup, sure.
Barbie getting like everything's to be VFX so far though as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, very interesting. Okay, costumes. Very curious here. Barbie, obviously. Yeah. Wonka's made it.
Okay, there's still some amount of love for Wonka.
Yeah. Okay, Color Purple's here. So it has made it in here. Poor Things, Killers, Napoleon. They didn't do Oppenheimer.
Okay, they did. Okay, wow.
Or Priscilla.
Yeah.
But they're
doing the color
Wonka and Napoleon. Text. They are doing Color Purple. And Napoleon getting I'm here. And Wonka.
It's probably just
a Priscilla in makeup but not costumes.
That is weird. I mean, I would assume this is just a sort of there was some level of support for Napoleon shifted towards costumes. It feels like the most likely category for Napoleon to show up. I think this is the one vote. And then Wonka, it's Wonka. Yeah, so
about. Okay, editing. This is big.
Yeah,
Air is here.
Air's here. Okay. Did we predict this one?
I think Holdovers is gone, Thomas.
I think Holdovers might be gone for Air. I feel like they've just done a even more conventional than expected.
Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
Poor Things, Killers, Maestro. Yep. Aaron for Holdovers.
So it's still a very conventional lineup, though.
I'm not feeling good about Holdovers and editing. I'm not feeling good about it in editing.
Potentially not.
Because I think the Oscars vibe is just Oppenheimer, Killers, Poor Things, Barbie, Maestro.
Yeah, no, agreed. Yeah, but I didn't think they'd necessarily go for something slightly more interesting.
Barbie becoming a thing in editing, though.
They have just gone for Air. So,
Barbie is just becoming a thing in editing, though.
Barbie's just thing. I mean, those are the 5, as you said, that are appearing everywhere. And they feel like a solid top 5. They're all Best Picture contenders.
Yeah. So, Makes sense. Okay, production design. Saltburn's here. Called it. And this is going to be the rest of the 5. Yeah. It's going to be the rest of the 5. Oppenheimer, Killers, Barbie, Poor Things, Asteroid City.
Perfect.
6 for 6, baby.
6 for 6. 6 for 6. Easy.
Yep. It made sense. Asteroid City. I mean, maybe. Can it get in at the Oscars due to lack of competition? I really hope so.
It really could. But equally, there are things that you could sub it for. You've got
regardless, we have top 4, obviously, in Oppenheimer, Killers, Barbie, Poor Things, which are just the top 4 for the Best Picture as well. Like, I think, well, maybe Holdovers has it, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. We forgot to look at cinematography. But this is all pretty normal. Maestro, Barbie, Killers, Poor Things. Like, I think that this all makes sense. The interesting one here is Saltburn, and they just didn't go for Zone of Interest. But for the most part, this feels normal. Barbie is kind of picking up some stuff here. Okay, anyways, back to the video. Okay, into the big ones now. Original screenplay.
Okay,
May December's here.
Good.
And they've done Air. Yeah, and then it's just Maestro, Barbie, Holdovers, Past Lives. Obviously the 6. Cool.
Yes. Okay. Fine. Yeah.
Just the obvious 6 here. Wait,
no, hang on. Maestro's not
Anatomy.
Oh, wow. Okay.
For Maestro.
Yeah, because I was going to say Maestro's not in the 6. Okay, no Anatomy. Well, Anatomy's probably not getting picture then here, which we kind of didn't expect.
We didn't predict,
but still, that sucks to have that affirmed.
Maestro.
Okay, so Maestro is still vaguely.
It's critics' choice. Anatomy's gonna be fine for screenplay at the Oscars.
Yeah. You'd imagine.
You're the critics' choice. What the fuck are you doing?
No Saltburn, even though it got into cinematography and production design. Like, if you got a 6 there, like, you could have done it. But for one of them,
adapted.
Air or Maestro. Okay, adapted. This should be more.
Margaret.
Okay, so Margaret's one of the 2.
Did do it.
The question is, which is the other one of the 2?
All of the Strangers.
All of the Strangers. So
so they didn't do Zone or Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
Okay. American Fiction, Poor Things, Oppenheimer, Killers. Okay, so they still the top.
Those 4 are perfectly fine.
They still the top 4.
They're going to be
and here they went.
Did all of the
Margaret and Strangers. So Spider-Verse is so done.
Spider-Verse won't. Spider-Verse is done.
So
will they do Angie Scott? They could.
Margaret, maybe. Margaret, Strangers, Zone of Interest. I feel like are now the 3 that are kicking around. I feel like Spider-Verse is gone.
Yeah, Spider-Verse is gone. I think it will be one of those 3.
So Margaret, Strangers, Zone of Interest are the 3 that are kicking around for the final spot.
Yeah, and I think, as I mentioned before, Zone of Interest, by the nature of being the biggest Best Picture contender in those 3, I think therefore it could just end up being the one they go for.
I don't, but Margaret though. There's
a chance. Margaret is doing well.
Director, Bradley.
They've done Bradley. Too. Well, how many are they doing?
So let's see.
Let's see how many they're doing first. Yeah.
Yorgos.
Yeah.
Nolan.
Yeah.
Payne.
Yeah.
Scorsese. Yeah. That's it.
So no Song?
They did 6. No Celine Song. No Justine Triet. No Glazer.
So they just did a very conventional lineup then.
They just did Nolan, Scorsese, Gerwig, Lanthimos, Payne.
I think it's Cooper and Payne that are like the... So either, I think you've got the 4 there.
Yeah, I think Nolan, Scorsese, Gerwig... Again, it's Oppenheimer, Killers, Barbie, Poor Things. Those are just getting in like everywhere.
So and then it's whether you do Cooper, Payne, or one of Trier or Glazer. or Song as well.
Or
Obviously,
Song.
she's in her own
Right.
sort of space there. She's
You
not really
have
the
like those
conventional pick.
9 basically. Song,
Yeah.
Payne, Cooper, Trey, and Glazer all for that last spot.
Yeah. Glad they did 6 though. Glad they didn't just check off
Yeah,
every
check
name
out
they could
everybody.
do. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Cooper's gotten both though.
Cooper has gotten both, but equally, I feel like Maestro. I feel like at the Globes and Critics' Choice is where Maestro will really be performing best.
Right,
I think
sure.
it might slump a little bit towards when we get to BAFTAs, when we get to guilds, when we get to the
For
awards
sure.
itself.
I
So
agree.
yeah.
Okay, ensemble. This one will be interesting. Air.
Yeah. Probably
Barbie.
having a stag. Yeah.
Color Purple.
Okay.
Made
They still
It.
did it.
Holdovers. Killers. Oppenheimer. No Poor Things. Poor Things just isn't
Morphing just didn't
happening for
happen for an
ensemble.
ensemble,
It's
which
just
is
not happening
fascinating.
for ensemble. Yeah.
Okay. So
Poor
this would
Things just isn't
also
happening.
will both Defoe and Ruffalo both get in if it's not?
I don't know. Color
not doing
Purple's
it for
doing pretty
ensemble.
okay though. Color Purple might actually get in here because they haven't nominated Anatomy at all. They aren't doing Zone at all, aside from just international film.
Yeah.
So they might do Color Purple here, and they haven't
what
been
would be
doing
the last
Spider-Verse
one?
either.
Because they haven't done the Spider-Verse. That'd be interesting. Maybe they will still cling on to one of Zone and Anatomy and just put one of them in, potentially.
Maybe.
But yeah, Color Purple seems to be doing decently at these ensemble. I think Air as well is a surefire bet at this point to get into SAG. It's just gonna happen. But no Poor Things. Okay.
Okay, let's look at young actor.
If they don't do Milo, I swear to God, they have to.
Okay. Abby Ryder Fortson, Margaret.
Yep.
Ariana Greenblatt, Barbie. Yep. Caroline
yeah.
Wonka. I guess we didn't know what that was. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Milo.
Good. Thank God.
Thank God.
He's there.
Okay, Sessa.
Yeah.
And then
winner.
Madeline Univoyles, the girl from The Creator.
Okay, that's actually a good nom. That is a good nom for The Creator.
So they did her and the girl from Caroline from Wonka over Ellie Graham and Iman Vellani. That's fair. We got top four.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
And Iman Vellani just felt a little too far. Like I don't think the Critics' Choice.
I didn't know what else to do, but these make sense.
Yeah. No, these do make sense. I mean, you've got something like Wonka there, which just didn't know about. So
we got 4 acting categories now. Ready?
Okay, here we go. This is gonna be interesting. Which one are we doing?
Supporting actress.
Supporting actress.
Emily
made it. That makes sense.
Daniel Brooks is here.
Yeah.
America Ferrera.
Good.
This happened. Okay.
Start this campaign.
Jodie Foster made it.
Okay. I mean, Pike.
Julianne Moore. Julianne Moore's here.
Okay. So
and then
Pike's
Divine.
Divine. Yeah. That kind of tracks.
Okay. They're even doing Color Purple places. No Taraji in the 6th.
No. I think
even when they're doing Color Purple, Taraji's done.
Taraji's done. I don't think we'll get a double nom this year.
Unless no McAdams.
Oh, no McAdams as well.
He did it in screenplay, but not McAdams.
Ooh, interesting. Okay, that's the first big. Really, that feels like a very.
I think didn't they snub Janelle Monáe last year too? Again, it's really giving Glass Onion. This is really giving Glass Onion. It's like the number 2 with critics for supporting actress, and it's also getting in screenplay. And then at the end of the day, it just gets into a messy screenplay category, and supporting actress misses.
I could see that narrative.
I think this is lone screenplay.
Potentially, unless Zone picks up Best Picture, unless we start seeing Zone really appearing in which case I just think they will go for it.
Maybe.
But
I don't know. Interesting. And the Jodie Foster's picked up a couple now, which is concerning. America Ferrera though.
America Ferrera is great. America Ferrera is a great nom.
Maybe Jodie Foster. Maybe Jodie Foster is the one who gets everything and misses. The Eddie Redmayne, the Ben Affleck, the Jared Leto. Maybe that's Jodie Foster.
Or she's alone, and they don't do Nine anywhere else, and it's just Jodie Foster, because that is equally foreseeable narrative. So, yeah.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay, supporting actors. Will they just do the 6? Well, no.
Sterling K. Brown. They're doing something.
They're doing Sterling K. Brown. Okay, so one of Defoe or De Niro will be gone. De
Niro's here.
De Niro's
Bye by Defoe. Wait, Downey, Gosling, Milton, Ruffalo. Bye by Defoe.
Yeah. Okay. I don't think we're getting a double nom this year. I don't. I really don't. I think we might just not have a double nom, which would be interesting. First year in a while.
Defoe and Sterling have now interchanged their spots, which just makes me believe it's top 5. It's just going to be Gosling, Downey, Ruffalo, Milton, and De Niro.
I mean, I can even still see Sterling K. Brown supplanting De Niro, though. I could see that potentially.
Maybe, so, but I'm not sure.
If American Fiction Love is still where it is now.
Sure. Okay, lead categories and then picture. Here we go. Actress. Lily.
Yes.
Sandra Hurler. Okay, thank God they still did it.
Good. Thank God. Why did they not do it for screen?
Greta Lee.
Nice. That's good for her. That's very good for her. She needs these kind of noms.
Carrie's here.
Carrie's here. Will they do
Margot.
They've done Robbie.
And then Emma Stone. Okay.
So
it's top 4.
We predicted a 6, didn't we?
Lily. I think this is we went 6 for 6 here. Lily, Sandra, Carrie, Emma. They are top 4.
Yeah.
And then the question is just going to be, is it Greta Lee or is it Margot Robbie?
Yeah, I think that is what it comes down to. I think Kaylee Spain is too far gone at this point. Anyone else? you can just really.
Natalie would have. I feel like she has
Natalie's
like
the only one.
Natalie's the
If
7.
yeah, I don't. Is May December going to get in? I don't know if it will. If it's
I
missing
don't know.
Natalie as well.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
sure. What else are they
these
doing?
last 2 spots, and I mean, we said the color purple potentially if it's getting in these places. What are they going to do in that last spot? I'm very
Yeah.
curious.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. Actor.
Yeah.
Bradley.
This would just be this.
DiCaprio.
Maybe.
Domingo.
Yeah.
Giamatti. Murphy. Right. Top 6.
Okay.
Easy. We went 6 for 6 in both lead acting categories.
Yeah.
And
Which
it
is
just feels like there is a solid 6 for both
it
of them.
does. It does. It's interesting for all of us strangers that can get a screenplay without getting Andrew Scott. Potentially that just throws that, and maybe All of Us Strangers is just a lone screenplay thing at the end of the day. After all, like we were predicting months ago before the film really came out. Yeah. Okay.
Picture.
Normal
you ready?
6. Normal 6.
Let's
Yeah.
see what
Here we
they do
go.
here.
Here we go.
Okay. American Fiction.
Give us a normal 8. Yeah. American Fiction.
Barbie.
Yeah.
Anatomy.
Okay.
They've dropped Anatomy.
Why? Okay. I imagine they'll do the color purple at this point.
The color purple's next. They did the color.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So it's just about that last spot, and we'll see. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get to
Holdovers.
Let's see if May December.
Killers of the Flower Moon. Yeah. Maestro.
No May December. So what's the last spot?
Is it Spider-Verse? Are they still going to do Spider-Verse?
They could do Zone right at the end.
Okay. Past Lives.
Yeah.
Poor Things.
Yeah. Okay, so it's not Spider-Verse or Zone. What is
Saltburn?
Saltburn. Okay. I'm not mad. Critics' choice. They can do something.
Wait, but that didn't get anything above the line.
Keegan Pike didn't happen.
What did this even get?
Cinematography and production design.
Oh my god! It also got into HCA. I told you that HCA were going to do. It literally only got cinematography and production design.
Wild. Okay. Saltburn, and the color purple is not dead.
So those were the last 2. So again, it's top 8, and then Saltburn and color purple. Spider-Verse is dead, gone, and buried.
Spider-Verse
if it couldn't happen here, it's done.
Yeah.
So, and we still have those 4 because right, it's you have the top 8 of American Fiction, Barbie, Holdovers, Killers of the Flower Moon, Maestro, Oppenheimer, Past Lives, Poor Things. Those 8 I think are locked in. We're going to see them everywhere. Yeah. And it's about those last 2 slots, like
you've got
Zone,
4 films.
Anatomy, May December, and then Saltburn. Now, imagine. And then color purple obviously is in there as well. Color purple is like
I don't see
the 4 is just
where the above the line nominations are
right. The 4 is just color purple. The 4 is just color purple, Anatomy of Fall, Zone of Interest, and the other thing, May December. Right. Yeah. Those are just the 4 for the last 2 spots. I think I think you put Spider-Verse and Saltburn like 13 and 14 now, and like Air 15. But
yeah, I think you make it top 15 out of those ones.
What if Saltburn is just Babylon and it gets like a couple texts and that's it?
Well, that's very potential because it's not getting Keegan. I mean, Pike could happen, but I feel like that's in the same way Brad Pitt could have happened for Babylon.
Right, could have happened.
It's like a fairly weak category. Maybe they slide in, but I just don't see it. And then screenplays just no, that's not happening for it. So yeah. Okay.
My god.
It's a revelation.
Barbie's absolutely smashed the all-time record. It got 18 nominations.
How many?
18.
18.
The previous record I think was 14.
Wow.
Yeah, okay. The previous record was a tie between Everything Everywhere and Shape of Water at 14.
Mm-hmm.
And
okay,
Barbie's
so it's
got
appearing
18.
in.
So it got
pretty much
4. Yeah, it got 4 more than the previous record. Everything Everywhere, Shape of Water. Guess what those movies both did?
Yeah, but equally, I need to see. It's not about the nominations.
Like interesting,
it's about
even I know it's about the wins, and we'll see what happens with wins. But it has now the most nominations at Globes, the most nominations at Critics' Choice. I think it broke the record at Critics' Choice. I think it broke the record at Globe as well. I want to say for the modern era. So like,
it's doing really well. It's a tech sweeper. I think it's undeniably a tech sweeper.
Right. It's getting cinematography. It's getting editing. It's getting production design, costumes, makeup, like VF, sound. Yeah. Like it's getting like everything and Everything Ever, Shape of Water. Like those both won Critics' Choice. If this is winning, what if this wins Critics' Choice?
Yeah. I mean, it could. I wouldn't guarantee it for cinematography. If they take it out and do something
not everywhere.
We've got 4, but
regardless, this is doing insanely well. Even if you take out all 3 song nominations, it still breaks the record.
Still breaks the record, 100%. No, it's great for him.
Like
perfect.
This is I don't know, guys. Like I've been saying Barbie for months now to investigate. This is validating me a little bit. Like I know it's Critics' Choice and I know it's Golden Globes and they don't really matter that much. But this shows that it has the support and people are willing to go for it. We'll see about wins, but like there are people are perfectly fine with going for this movie across the board.
For sure. It makes me feel a lot better about the Margot Robbie pick that we've had for since before the film came out. Like,
Right.
she's showing up where she needs to. So that's good for it. And then directors just sort of come along with it, which we
I
weren't
think, yeah,
expecting
Greta's
before.
just
But
happening. I mean,
yeah,
this can get director, actress, supporting actor, America Ferrera could happen, screenplay. It can
America Ferrera could happen.
absolutely, like, I think it's just winning screenplay. I don't know. I do think it is just winning screenplay. And
I'd
if it is
agree.
just winning screenplay, I still think Gosling can come along. I still believe that can happen. I'm like,
Agreed. He'd be my pick now unless Charles Melton wins. Unless Melton wins one of these two.
So are
Like,
you on Gosling? You're on Gosling? You think?
Yeah. I mean, I've never gone off Gosling. I've always felt Gosling would be the winner. It's just
Okay.
if Charles Melton, I feel like Charles Melton, there is a way in which Charles Melton can win.
Yeah, and the same thing. If it can get screenplay and supporting, and now it is having a tech nomination that is comparable to Oppenheimer, like
Yeah.
I just think it's absolutely top two. It's absolutely going to be contending for the win.
I
Like,
mean,
undeniably.
it feels that way just because, yeah, Killers is not performing to the extent. I mean, it's not
No.
underperforming, no, Killers.
Right, but Barbie is significantly overperforming.
Barbie is significantly overperforming. Yeah, I'll be very fascinated to see who wins Critics' Choice and who wins the Globes. Obviously, Barbie will win comedy musical. It'll be more interesting to see which one wins drama. I think out of Oppenheimer.
I mean, I think Globes is going to be Barbie and Oppenheimer splitting, but
yeah.
I feel pretty confidently about that, but I don't know. I really think that Barbie can win Critics' Choice. Like, I really think that can happen.
I mean, if it does that, I'd be a lot more inclined to do it, to winning Best Picture, because I can see the path. There is a path there, as you explained before. I just don't see it winning major ceremonies.
I know.
So until I start seeing it winning, I just won't.
Which is fair.
I just fundamentally don't.
I'm waiting for it.
Yeah.
I'm really
like. I think all the nominations are there for it. I just don't know if it will win Best.
Like, I think it'll be it might be the nomination leader on Oscar, like, or even over.
I'd imagine so.
Like, I don't know. We'll have to see, but there's a chance. There's a chance it is. It'll be close between that and Oppie.
Yeah,
but
it's about that comes down to whether things like Ferrera cinematography
exactly
will happen.
But if that if that shows up at SAG, if it shows up at ASE, then yeah, why not?
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
for sure.
I don't know. Anyways, those are the Critics' Choice nominations. Barbie, guys.
Also Saltburn as well. Let's not forget
also
that's
Saltburn
a major
and Color Purple isn't completely dead.
No, it's not completely dead. I'm not confident in it whatsoever.
I feel confident that Anatomy is going to get in.
Because, but the thing is, like, they've done Color Purple and Saltburn. That's a clear missing out of Anatomy and Zone. Like, they've clearly just missed out the foreign features in contention. So I'm not too worried. But
Spider-Verse
is
we can write
one.
And yeah, May December is still kind of in a place of limbo. I think that we can write off Spider-Verse, to be honest.
Oh yeah. I think we've got. I mean, I feel like we had. Like, even if it got Critics' Choice, I'd still be willing to have written it off.
Air would have had to have gotten Critics' Choice for me to take it seriously. Like, Air, Spider-Verse, and Saltburn are kind of on the outside looking in now, and I still think we have that four of May, December, Color Purple, Anatomy, and Zone for those last two spots.
Yeah, agreed. I would maybe put Air slightly above the other two, just because I think it probably will get SAG Ensemble, and there's a world.
Yeah, I think it'll get SAG Ensemble in the same way that, like, House of Gucci and Babylon got SAG Ensemble.
Very potentially. But I would just put it a slight tier above Spider-Verse and Saltburn. Saltburn's not. Yeah, I think it's just not going.
No, it isn't. It isn't.
Yeah.
Weird that. Anyways, those are the Critics' Choice nominations. Thank you for watching. That was interesting. I don't know. Put Barbie number one for Best Picture. I think it might be happening. I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, those are the Critics' Choice nominations. We'll probably do some stuff breaking down our thoughts on the race as a whole before we get to the next ceremonies, and also some more film reviews, all the things. Stick around for it if you'd like. But until next time, thank you for watching. Stay safe and goodbye.